Hey everybody, it's Connor and Keith from the Mean Boys podcast. Woo. How you doing?
Hey everybody, thank you for checking out the show. We had Pat Barker in the studio this week. You don't know who Pat is, but he's very funny.
Yeah, exactly. Very exciting news. We're doing a live Mean Boys at Harvell's in Long Beach.
April 18th, we're going to be doing some Mean Boy shenanigans you know and love. There will also be stand-up involved and burlesque. There's going to be titties.
Yep, some of your favorite guests from throughout the years. It'll be a whole fun extravaganza.
Yeah, so definitely come check that out. We'll have tickets and lineup available soon. What else do we have?
Oh, the show is sponsored, as always, by Don Carlos Taco Shop in La Jolla, California. The finest Mexican food money can buy in California. Just go to eataburrito.com for more information.
Yeah.
And Keith Carey will be up in the Bay Area this weekend.
That's right. I'm going to be in San Jose and a bunch of cities I can't pronounce around. San Jose with Roast Battle champion Frank Castillo and other person, Dan Nolan. So come check those out. Go to my Twitter or Facebook, and you can find a flyer with all the info and details on that. A lot of free shows. So please come say hey.
Yeah, and besides from that, please just, if you haven't done so already, take a second to review the show on iTunes. Just takes a minute. Helps us out quite a bit. Tell your friends if you enjoy it, if you have any friends, if you do enjoy it. And other than that, we'll see you on the other side of Death Grips. Hey everybody, arguing about what's in the Bible is like debating whether or not Hermione is black. I'm Connor McSpadden.
I'm Keith Carey.
And I'm
a possum that ate a fatter possum.
You Possum Turducken. New record, 30 seconds, episode title.
Possum Turducken.
You Russian nesting doll of vermin. We are joined by Pat Barker. Thanks for coming in tonight, buddy.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
You may know Pat from whatever, and who cares? Not with Ramsey Badawi, but just
you nailed both of my credits.
Whatever, and who gives a fuck? And other apathetic shows that used to be on our network that doesn't exist anymore.
that really tanked. No, he wrote for fucking Arby's presents the Troopaloops with Bill Engvall. And any
for the
Super Duper Thursday with the one guy from the Adam Carolla podcast.
the spray cheese variety hour.
I wrote for HBO for like 20 minutes. Yeah, that's my entire resume.
Tiptoeing around transphobia on television very briefly.
There was a lot of transphobia to tiptoe around, too.
And a very difficult frame to tiptoe with.
Damn.
Hey.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Well, the floor is sinking in that area where Pat lives. So
I worked so hard to not be transphobic on television, and then Trump got elected, and I could have just done it. It wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck.
Pat, it's open season on these motherfuckers, all right? We can get these lady boys.
Well, the trick is nobody actually watches television anymore.
Right, yeah. I found out very quickly.
Yeah, our TV credit was like, cool, we got like 7 people.
No,
yeah.
I saw you get recognized in the airport.
Oh, that was Hooper.
Oh, yeah, no, you didn't get recognized.
Yeah, no, I've gotten recognized much weirder places. I don't know if I've told this story on air, but I got recognized on Tinder by a gentleman who wanted to have a threesome with me and Connor.
Yep. And, I just got a few dudes being like, hey, you're bisexual. That's cool. And I'm like, later.
I'm going to be real. If that dude had been hotter, I would have tried to persuade you.
You got to be pretty ugly for Keith to not persuade me into a threesome. Because
it just seemed like a lot of work.
There's been much lower bars that I've been pitched on, Like, hey, look, this guy's got most of his fingers and 70% of his teeth. He's got his own couch.
Well, speaking of low bars, I think we're all fired up. Let's get into the Mexican joke off.
Ay, so topical.
Alrighty, I'll take us away this week.
Cool.
I have not read these since I wrote them weeks ago. 2 10-year-old Indiana children were told by their opponents to go back to Mexico after beating them in a robotics competition. After this, they told the robot to stop taking our daddy's jobs.
A 10-year-old boy was killed after being trapped in a blizzard. When asked for comment, his mother said, quote, I know he liked making snow angels, but this is ridiculous.
Aww.
I like that you're starting us off with dead 10-year-olds. That makes me feel a lot better about what I have.
Oh, sweet.
Well, a Mean Boys without dead kids is like a hug without a squeeze.
Or a hug with like too hard of a squeeze.
Tom Goss special.
I pet the cat the wrong way. And
now there ain't no more cat.
A Texas woman was run over and killed by a train during a photo shoot gone wrong. Police suspect drugs may be a factor since her entire body is covered in track marks.
I'm just shocked that didn't turn into a my mom joke.
Yeah, that's some grade A detective work, Pat.
I have 4 more tries.
Ah, fuck.
Hang in there.
Yeah, don't fucking count your chickens before they were terrible to you in your formative years.
Aw.
In a show of solidarity for the world's dwindling bee population, Honey Nut Cheerios is removing their longtime mascot Buzz the Bee from their product's packaging. In a related story, Raisin Bran has removed the smiling sun from theirs as we usher in 1,000 years of darkness. Oh, you said I couldn't do nihilism in cereal? I'm sorry.
I did not know that bee's name was Buzz.
Yeah, me neither.
That is some lazy work on behalf of General Mills.
Yeah, get your shit together, 1950s carbohydrate peddlers. What are we saying here?
An unarmed African-American man was gunned down by the police as he streamed the encounter on Facebook Live, or as it's known in the black community, Facebook Dead.
Oh, no. Oh.
I'm not the bad guy here.
Man, when people unearth this podcast, they're not going to know what to tweet about first.
Oh, yeah. It's a race to see whose career is ruined by this first.
I know, but isn't it worth it, guys?
Nah.
We got too much money from a taco place one time.
At least none of you were killed on Facebook Live. Look at the bright side.
Yet. We still live with Tom, and we all have phones.
Give it time.
Yeah.
After President Trump threatened to cut their funding, donations for Meals on Wheels surged to 50 times their normal rate. The new money could provide meals for roughly 25,000 hungry citizens or a light appetizer for Keith Carey.
Get AIDS.
I started pointing at Keith because I could fit.
I didn't have headphones to throw off in disgust, which is what I usually do.
Yeah, that's usually your move. Yeah, when someone's about to make a Keith is fat joke, I get a weird pain in my knee, like an arthritis, like bones, like
An old lady who feels a storm coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing, I didn't want to do it, but I'm a guest in your house, and I feel like it's customary. I feel like it would have been rude to come in and not call Keith fat.
You slurp your soup when you visit Chinese people, and when you come to the bunker, you hurt Keith's feelings. There's a little thing called tradition, and frankly, I think it's going the way of the dodo in Trump's America.
I'm respectful, if nothing else.
Anyway, here's a hacky joke about IKEA. IKEA India has announced a 26-week maternity leave program for their male and female employees. Advocacy groups are calling this a step in the right direction, but still barely enough time for new parents to find their way back to checkout. It's a really convoluted story, guys.
Hey, it might not have been funny, but at least it was really long.
Hey, man. Would you rather I'd done the one about... All right, give me a redo.
All right, Mulligan.
Okay, this one's... I got another cereal joke. U.S. soldiers were caught smuggling $12 million worth of meth inside cereal boxes in South Korea. In light of this, Captain Crunch has been dishonorably discharged. The contraband was stashed in a variety box of Honey Smack Your Gums Around the Side of a Gas Station, Rice Krispie Face, and Cinnamon Toast War Crimes.
Good God.
I know, yeah, it wasn't good either.
Well, I guess I'll do this. McDonald's Twitter account was hacked and tweeted criticisms of Donald Trump. While the identity of the hacker has not been established, Guantanamo Bay says they have detained and are currently interrogating their number one suspect, the Hamburglar. Alternative punchline, at press time, the grimace remains at large.
Okay.
Pat seems to be making some last-minute edits. Calling an audible.
Yeah, I'm calling an audible. A man drove 2,000 miles to the White House and falsely claimed to have a bomb in his vehicle. For a real instance of a man going a long way only to bomb, check out Connor McSpadden 2 jokes ago.
Yay!
Oh, man, that was good stuff. Yeah, you ever start doing something and you're like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
Or I imagine my mother felt about 6 months into her pregnancy. Like, oh, jeez, did I really need to make more pudding? Love you, Mom. She listens. A chunk of Earth's original crust has been discovered in Canada. The city of New York replied, "That's not original crust. The real original crust is on the corner of Broadway in the molten iron core of our world." Want 'em back.
Sidebar, we just got back from New York, me and Pat did, and I'd officially say, fuck your dumb pizza.
Yeah.
I gave it another shot. I can't get on board. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. Fukushima, the Japanese city rocked by a nuclear reactor meltdown, will play host to Olympic baseball in 2020. Japan is excited to bring their team to the soon-to-be-built stadium, which includes players such as center fielder Godzilla Gutierrez, pitcher Mothra Ramirez, and all-star shortstop A-Rod of plutonium.
Slow clap for the A-Rod closer.
Oh, that's good.
I liked it. It was a long road.
Yeah.
It was really a better version of Cinnamon Toast War Crimes.
Legendary musician Chuck Berry has passed away at the age of 90. To honor his friend, Elton John will be releasing a slightly altered version of Candle in the Wind entitled Camera in the Women's Room.
I said it on Facebook, and I'll say it here. More like Chuck Buried.
Oh.
Solid.
Right.
Take that guy down a peg.
Yeah. Have fun in hell, Chuck.
This is why everyone wants to eat lunch with you at the office. You got such a sparkling personality, Carrie.
I mean, I have a pretty twisted sense of humor, okay? Doyoyoing fucking meme.
By the way, I'll share this on the podcast because everyone needs to know how much I suck. I did the worst crowd work of my career. A woman in the front row of my show was married to a man named Jeff, and I said, "Oh, do you guys have kids?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, I guess it's true what they say. Choosy moms choose Jeff." And then I winked until I died.
I want to be mad at you, but fucking, I have a joke in my act where I talk about like fucking somebody in the crowd in the parking lot, and without like choosing to do this, I just said, "Cash me outside. How about that?" And then the room fell apart like fucking Solomon's temple burning down, and I felt just the soul leave my body.
Dude, my hacky joke didn't even work. Everyone was just like, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "Shut up, I'm great."
I think that circles around to making it good again. No?
I did about 5 minutes of. They're like, "Do you have kids?" And they're like, "What?" And they're like, "No, I really needed to get that information because I was like, oh, I'm going to say choosy moms choose Jeff, and I'm going to look like a rock star."
Can I tell you, I'm an avid Mean Boys listener, and a few episodes ago, Connor acted like he was above a "Where's the beef" pun, and he's dropping fucking peanut butter commercial references on stage.
Connor only remembers like 4 things, though, is the problem.
I do. I don't remember that at all.
You were busy being like negative 10 years old when it happened.
Oh, where's the beef? Oh, yeah. No, I meant that episode of Mean Boys.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I'm so fucked up when I do these things. I'm just
all jacked up on Crystal Light.
Just push me in front of the microphone.
Peanut butter-based crowd work.
Yeah, every once in a while I go to Target on the road and I'll just buy like 20 Crystal Lights at a time, 20 boxes of Crystal Light, and the person looks at me like, "I don't know how you're making meth with this, but you're making like the old lady fucking,
It's not a problem, but it feels like a huge problem.
The pharmacist makes you fill out a log. That much Crystal Light.
We're going to need to scan your driver's license, Mr. McSpadden. By the way, the host brought me up that night, Choosy Moms Choose Jeff, as Kellen McFarland. And if that is not the name that I'm using to buy porn from now on, then I don't know anything about myself, and I don't want to be alive anymore. A man has died while charging his iPhone in the bath. When paramedics arrived on the scene, they tried to put him in airplane mode until they got in the car, but the Uber driver didn't even have a USB port. 1 star.
Oh, shit.
Well done.
In a press conference, Donald Trump noted that he and German Prime Minister Angela Merkel, who was also wiretapped by the Obama administration, had, quote, something in common. He then added, and maybe something else in common, while discreetly flashing a swastika and doing the eyebrow thing.
He actually ignored Angela Merkel's request for a handshake, and after this diplomatic blunder, he attempted to make it up by saying down low, but before giving in to his baser urges and saying too slow, he then wigglyed Rex Tillerson and authorized a series of questionable drone strikes.
That was a very detailed tag.
Oh, yeah.
It started off coherent and then just turned into like a tinfoil helmet explanation of fucking Tower 7.
I wrote a lot of this stuff at 2 a.m. in Arizona, dehydrated, so I don't know.
Take it home.
A Nashville man has been added to the FBI's top 10 most wanted list after disappearing with a 15-year-old girl. At a press conference, the FBI agent said, "Of course he's from Nashville. He's the only top 10 I see," before high-fiving his partner and adding, "No, but seriously, that girl is probably going to die."
Oh.
We start with dead kids and we end with dead kids.
My mom listens to every podcast I'm on. She is going to fucking hate this.
Oh, she's really going to hate some of the other shit that's going to happen later.
Oh, God.
I thought you guys should have given Cinnamon Toast War Crimes a chance.
You know what's funny? We were going to record the sketches with you here. We're going to wait and let you find out from your mom what's up with
Oh, I can't wait. She'll be like, "I like the GIF material, but the rest of it..."
Be like, well, this choosy mom does not choose Mean Boys. 1 star.
Because my mom put Skippy in my grave. I get buried like an Egyptian pharaoh. I don't really know how the song goes. Mean Boys will be right back.
Welcome to 60 Minutes. I'm whatever old white guy hosts this show now. This week, we're delving into the seedy world of cartoon porn pop-ups. Many assume that these are just a humorous, if mildly unsettling, diversion from perusing your tube site of choice. But few know the grim working conditions of these animated actors. We caught up with some of the stars of these disturbing videos in between shoots. Bart Simpson, best known for his role as the rambunctious eldest child of the Simpson clan, has turned to pornography to support a growing drug problem. So tell me, Bart, do you enjoy your work?
Gotta fuck my mom every day, bro. What the fuck do you think?
Of course. I see.
You have any idea what it's like going back into the pussy you came out of? My life's a perfect circle, and I want to wear it around my neck like a noose.
That must be hard.
Oh, you want to talk about hard? Sometimes they make me fuck Homer. You have any idea how gacked up I've got to get to do that? Talk about having a cow, dude.
But not all of these animated erotic stars are so dreary about their careers.
Oh, Peter. Yeah, she never wanted to do anal, but all of a sudden when there's $800 on the line, I got a backstage pass.
As they say in Quahog, giggity. Timeless characters are featured prominently in these ads, but some rising stars of the cartoon world have been roped in as well. Yeah, I'm the Bob's Burgers guy. Our show is always touch and go when it comes to getting renewed, so I do this on the side to make some extra money. Yesterday I had a threesome with Coach McGurk from Home Movies and Archer. Those dudes sound just like me. It's crazy. And some are simply struggling to support themselves after their shows have gone off the air.
Hey, Dad, tell them to enter private chat if they want me to go full nude. I'm not playing games with these hoes.
Whoa! What is Wile E. Coyote doing in this bathtub full of poop? Find out when we return. Welcome back to Mean Boys, everybody. We are playing a new round of our favorite game that we'll only play once. H.P. Lovecraft character or piece of IKEA furniture?
Oh, I'm so excited.
It took us. I like that we already prefaced this with a shitty IKEA joke earlier.
Yeah, no, here's what you got to do with H.P. Lovecraft. You got to play Minecraft on hard mode while you listen to those stories on audiobooks, and he's talking about monsters, and you get scared while you're looking at cubes.
Yeah, I just wanted to know to the audience off air, I had to explain to Pat who H.P. Lovecraft was, and with every word that came out of my mouth, I felt myself unfuck one person. I'm a negative 12 virgin.
You shot a beam of lasers out of your eyes that just said gay.
I just grew a fedora.
I had no idea what any of it meant, but I sleep on IKEA furniture exclusively, so I think I'll be all right.
All right. So the first one, Gronkula.
Oh, shit. This is like the name of the chick that would fuck Keith at the gathering of the Juggalos.
You mean another Juggalo I could fuck?
I forgot you already fucked you lost your virginity to a Juggalo, right?
Yeah, I fucked one Juggalo, one confessing Juggalo.
Shut the fuck up.
one out Juggalo. I feel like there's a couple closeted ones.
Did she have the face paint on when you did it?
No, she had it afterwards. Waka, waka, waka. Take it off, you guys.
Oh, yeah, just fucking...
Choosy Keith, choose jizz.
There's Juggalos that full on have the swastika tattoo, and they're like, no, we're all right. No, you're Juggalos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I found out after the fact that she was a Juggalo, and I was just I don't know. I can't take it back.
Yeah, you can't go vacuum the jizz out of her. I mean, I
feel like
maybe if you learn how magnets work, but
you could dust bust it. All right,
Gronkula.
so Gronkula. Let's make some choices, fellas.
I gotta say, Gronkula is a piece of IKEA furniture.
Okay.
Gronkula sounds like Rob Gronkowski's evil character in an all-football remake of Space Jam. But if these are my two choices, I am going to go with H.P. Lovecraft. Is
That's
that what
the
it's
guy,
called?
yeah.
I'll go with that.
The correct answer is IKEA furniture.
Hey,
that is a tasteful duvet cover. Available.
I'll go with the JP. I didn't get pussy in high school, a puss or whatever.
Yeah, I'll go with fuck shit faggot virgin. All right, number 2, Mormo.
Mormo. Sounds like like when a Mormon guy has goes on his live stream like sex cam account. He's like, all right, yeah, when I'm here, I'm Mormo.
Sounds like what the one gay Mormon calls himself.
Mormo. Okay, fuck. You know what? This one sounds more IKEA to me, which leads me to believe it's Lovecraft.
Are there weird dots above the O's?
That is an excellent question. There are not weird O's. Or weird dots, I mean.
Then I'm also going to go with Lovecraft character.
The correct answer is H.P. Lovecraft character. Mormo is the god of the thousand-faced moon. The thousand-faced moon. Number 3.
Okay, Alex fucking idiot back.
Shut up. It's really the best you can do is Alex idiot back. Don't act like that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wanted to call you dumb. And
fuck you, idiot. Number 3.
Sometimes you're so dumb it defies words.
Fuck you, asshole. Number 3. Gog Hoor.
This is something Mark Malloy shouted after a pint of Guinness.
Gog Hoor. Yeah, Gog Hoor. It's fucking Irish. And they're like, no, it's not. He's like, whatever, it's St. Patrick's Day. I'll stab you with a screwdriver.
Yeah, it's Gaelic for give me your car keys and don't ask any questions.
Yeah, it's Gaelic for go lick a gay.
Oh, yeah, Connor's a lazy rider. Gaelic for go lick a gay.
No, Mark Malloy is a lazy rider.
And would you say that you're a bisexual because you got a bisex, Keith?
That's good enough to get you a fucking overly popular sitcom. All right.
Got canceled immediately.
Wait, no, the other one.
Yeah,
the one that's still on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we have any other bridges to burn, or do we want to guess?
Oh no. Hey, I'm a big fan of whatever fucking Nikki Glazer or whoever that is.
Fucking bootleg Les.
No, that's what I called Just My Peluso that one time. She's very
Shitty
nice.
Eliza.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
We just call every female comic Shitty Eliza.
I mean, it's an easy. You got with slams. You got your bucket of like fucking like all purpose.
Yeah.
One size fits all. And then if you really start taking measurements and hemming up a really hurtful thing to say if you got some more time. But
Yeah, I'll tell you, Taylor.
Shitty Eliza's pretty hurtful.
yeah,
Because she's already so shitty.
I forget what the thing was. What was it?
Oh, Gog Whore.
God horror. What do you think?
Gaghoor. This sounds Germanic. And I don't know why I'm acting like I know etymology. Fucking Lovecraft, I guess.
In an effort to even the score, I am going to go with IKEA furniture.
The correct answer is Lovecraft. Gog Whore is the eater of the insane. All right.
The eater.
The eater of the insane. Number 4, God is scum.
God is scum?
God is scum.
By the way, the Gaghoor, new name for Tom's girlfriend. Am I right, everybody? She's eating the crazy guy, I tell you.
Oh, no.
She's blowing him in the basement.
Yeah, I finger popped her at the Mountains of Madness. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, once you go black mold, you never go back to the fucking... I don't know. Didn't need to finish it.
We got it.
Update for those who are not caught up on the Mean Boys canon. There's black mold in Tom's basement. I like how I'm saying canon like he's a fictional character.
There are still people. I met somebody in New York who was a comic who also knew Mean Boys, and they legitimately think Tom is made up.
Oh yeah, well my cousin Marty who listens was like, I need to meet this Tom Goss fellow. I have some questions for him. I think you are fucking with me.
The thing is, we're downplaying Tom, if anything.
Oh yeah, well no, he said the other day he's like, I was like really honored and also offended that I was the only real person at the fictional character picnic party.
And he didn't even get to play himself.
No, yeah. Okay.
Goddess Scum.
Goddess Scum, that's the name? Mm-hmm. Just Goddess Scum.
Goddess Scum.
Ooh, I mean, that sounds like the god O Scum with an apostrophe in there.
I'll give you the spelling for the sake of fairness. It's GODIS space SKUM.
That's IKEA. I'm feeling IKEA.
I want it to be IKEA just so at the end of the commercial, they can, in unison, go, fuck everything. God is scum. So, yeah, I would like that to be true. I'll go IKEA as well.
The correct answer is IKEA. That is marshmallow candy available from IKEA.
Oh, what goes?
Kind of an aggressive name that nobody stopped. All right, we'll do...
Yeah, some of these things don't, like, translate super... like you get, like a weird Chinese, like, description sometimes, and it's like...
We'll do 2 more.
Sunshine anus.
This one, let's do Janango.
Yeah,
Janango.
I got a concussion. My Janango got unchained. I'm never buying a chandelier from a place where people got to furnish their college dormitories again. Oh, I'm back. Janango. That's Lovecraft. That is like that's like a weird like tentacle cowboy.
No, that is 100% IKEA.
That is 100% Lovecraft, motherfucker. Janango is the lobster of the deep.
I figured if I said it confidently enough,
I know, I did like your...
it might play.
Just watching Pat being disgusted by these Magic the Gathering card descriptions is priceless.
It's very upsetting.
Because he's just like, dude, I'm into pretzels and touchdowns, and this is 100% not...
All right, I lied. There's 2 more. All right, Gleeth.
Gleeth. Please tell me this is the monster that eats the cast of Glee.
We're going to take down that show that's been off the air for 5 years.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Dude, I do not know about popular culture at all.
Fair enough.
God, what did I do the other day that was so fucking stupid?
You'll have to be much more specific.
I'm pretty sure it was like I fucking made like a Lady Bird Johnson reference at an MTV2 shoot, and I'm like, what do I think I'm doing?
The same thing we were working on. I pulled that shit where I made some reference to like fucking Nixon. They just all glazed over. I'm like, oh right, I'm dumb.
Yeah. Like, oh god, I'm fucking 45 years old. Gleeth.
That was a great humble brag about being on MTV too. By the way,
we talked about
as I was sitting home and watching television.
We talked about it last week. We're a big deal, Pat. All right.
I think we bleeped it out last week.
Oh, we didn't. I said I was going to, but
whoops. Well, it's on in like 3 weeks. We're gonna.
Nobody listens to this podcast,
and nobody watches MTV.
Oh, come on! Not after we're on. We're gonna.
They're gonna be like, impossibly, we went lower than 0. We got demoted to MTV3.
Yeah, those Nielsen families all killed themselves.
They all got Benoit.
Yeah, they put on matching Bazinga T-shirts and drank some magic Kool-Aid. Full of like whatever was left of blended scripts from that show that Pat was briefly working for. Yeah, I'm going to ride any given comet off of this Earth with my family.
I'm just flattered you thought we had scripts.
Well, clearly Oxycontin with all the fucking dialogue in there. Hey, you guys are on drugs and you bad writers, I tell you. That's what's okay.
This is still the best review the show's ever gotten. Yeah, thank you.
It's like, oh, somebody watched it.
Hey, man, I pretended to watch it to be supportive.
I watched that one clip with Ben Affleck getting really angry for no reason.
That was the highlight of our show. That was episode 1.
That's a bad move when Ben Affleck's your highlight.
That's always the tragic thing about Short-Lived Show, because like Adam Carolla had a talk show on Comedy Central, and everyone's just like, oh, that's when Steve-O came on and like shit on the couch, and they're like, yeah.
And like so many people like wrote shit and producers were like, this is really going to be a great show. And it's like, oh yeah, Steve-O's butthole kind of took over.
Oh yeah, well no, I just like that, like when the Mean Boys TV show gets like one series on like one season on IFC, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, isn't that weird show where Kesha like burned her asshole like trying to do some hula hoop challenge?
Yeah, it's where that weird dude Tom just stabbed the guy from Death Grips.
I was trying to shake his hand with a knife. I thought it was the customary Stockton greeting. Sacktown, representing, all right? Bottomless pit, bitches. What were we talking about?
Gleeth.
Fucking Lovecraft.
IKEA.
Lovecraft.
Dude,
I don't like this game at all.
Have I gotten one wrong?
No, you've gotten them all right. Gleeth is the blind god of the moon. And last but not least, faggot.
I'm sorry?
Faggot.
Spelling?
One more time.
F-A-G-G-O-T.
Country of origin.
Faggotstan.
That's the guy that tweets those weird sexual rape threats that is really into this show.
Now you thinking of Faggot Dave?
Okay, can you use it in a sentence?
You're a faggot.
Okay, all right. Can I get the pronunciation?
Faggot.
Can I get it without the shitty Cockney accent inflection at the end?
Faggot? I don't know how to do this anymore.
I'm just trying to get you to call me gay pejorative words, Carrie.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go Lovecraft for saying scum in the name of their fucking marshmallow treat. I gotta figure there's someone high up enough in that PR department that's like, we can't let the F word out here on these streets. I mean, what IKEA's crawling with social justice warriors for sure. Like everyone that like buys a fucking spoople to write their think pieces on is not going to be like, stop normalizing Swedishization of homophobia. So I'm
Spoople justice warrior.
I gotta say that's Lovecraft.
Okay.
Okay, I have two schools of thought. Number one, I feel like if it was an IKEA item, that meme would have been shared 150 million times by now, and I would have seen it.
Okay.
But number two, I can also see a faggot at IKEA being like a beanbag chair that's fashioned to look like Keith Carey. So I'm going to go IKEA.
The correct answer is IKEA.
Yeah.
No! It is a decorative bundle of sticks to spice up your den.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
it was literally okay.
That's literally like what it is.
Yeah. I mean, but again, somebody wrote, like, they printed faggot on a bunch of signs that are just in IKEAs now.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, props for leaning into it. On the one hand,
Yeah, well, you should lead into a faggot. Or back into him. All right. Well, this got weird. Mean Boys will be back.
Sock it to me.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to see me, Mr. Collins.
Oh, please. Mr. Collins is my father. Call me Glenn.
Well, hopefully soon I can call you boss, huh?
Well, you've certainly got the pedigree to work here. You come highly recommended from Hank over at Goldman Sachs. He says you're a real up-and-comer, and he's always had a good eye for talent. Plus, us Harvard boys have to stick together, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that old Coot Burrows still teaching there?
Oh, sure is.
Unbelievable. I swear when I was your age, that man was 100 years old if he was a day. Meanest professor I ever had.
And I'll tell you, he hasn't gotten any nicer with age.
Well, I could do this all day, but let's get down to business. So, real quickly, just run me through your resume.
Of course, Glenn.
Attaboy.
Absolutely. Graduated Harvard in 2012. October of 2012 to May 2013, I was in the mailroom at Merrill Lynch. Then I got bumped up to junior trader. I was there until August of 2015. August of 2015 to January 2016, I was freelancing as a toilet baby. And then I got hired on full-time at Goldman Sachs.
Huh. I'm sorry. Can you go back real quick?
Oh, Merrill Lynch days?
No. After that, the freelancing part.
Oh, yes. I needed a few months to find myself. Didn't want to burn out early. Finance, very stressful.
Yeah, of course. Now, you said you worked as a toilet baby.
That's correct, yes.
Is that like a plumber or something? I'm not familiar.
No, sir. No Harvard boy is going to be caught dead working pipes.
So explain to me exactly what is a toilet baby.
I worked for, dozens of different clients, mostly males between 40 and 70 years old. I handled basic sexual administration duties, cum lapping, butt stuffing, piss dribbling, pretty standard stuff for the most part. Some clients would ask me to wear a diaper, but I usually got a bonus for that.
And just to clarify for our records, you would go to the bathroom in that diaper.
No, that's ridiculous. Usually they would piss and or shit in the diaper first, and then I'd wear it. They'd call it the Swedish marinade, I believe. And, not great with the technical terminology. It was just kind of a summer gig.
Hey, Glenn, got a second? Oh, just in the middle of an interview, Johnson. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Just needed to get your okay on the Tokyo transfer. Hey, I know you, right?
You look familiar, but I can't quite place it. Sorry.
Were you on the lacrosse team at Yale?
Can't say I was. Did you ever ski out in Aspen? My family does winters out there.
No, not that.
Wait, I got it. Did you and 3 other guys in Italian opera masks come in a baby bottle, make me drink it while you put clothespins on my taint?
Yes, that's what it is. You're the toilet baby. Man, you were great. You had that little bib on and everything. What did the bib say?
Daddy's little stinker.
Daddy's little stinker. Ah, that's right. Man, small world. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Hope you got a towel, Glenn. From what I remember, this toilet baby's a real messy eater. All right. We have fun here. I'll get back to you later.
So, I think we're just getting into my time at Goldman Sachs, where I...
Stop! Just stop, young man. In all my years, I have never heard something so utterly, preposterously disgraceful. You're an embarrassment to our entire profession.
I beg your pardon, sir. I know my past is a little unconventional. But...
Unconventional? Take a look at this.
Why, that necklace, that's the golden pacifier. That means...
That's right. I'm a member of the HTBS, the Harvard Toilet Baby Society. A founding member, in point of fact. You might not know my name, but you know my works. Tell me, do the boys still tell the story about the first dirty little baby boy to eat an entire can of SpaghettiOs out of a Japanese businessman's rectum?
Your little baby beefaroni? We thought that was just a myth.
Oh, I'm afraid little baby beefaroni is as real as it gets, and he stands before you today. And tell me, Drew, what is the first vow taken on the holy document of the Toilet Baby Order?
Oh, that's easy. Never divulge the identity of a client.
And yet you did just that.
Oh, no, Johnson.
As God is my witness, you will never self-felch in this town again. Now turn in your badge, your ID, and any loose sundries you're currently carrying in your anus. And then you get the hell out of my office. Oh, and Drew?
Yes, Mr. Collins?
You really are a lil stinker.
Mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mean Boys podcast returns, and it is time to close out the show, as we always do, with a round of our favorite game, Which of the Following?
Woo-hoo! Hey!
This is a game that I've made. Guys, if you have any fan-submitted ideas for Which of the Following games, we always love to have them. We haven't had one in a while, and they're fucking great, and obviously when you guys get tired of talking about the same 3 things that me and Keith know about.
Yeah.
This week is fun. I asked Pat Barker's favorite TV show, so we can get into this. This is Which of the Following is not a real fan fiction. All right, I've got kind of a variety pack, different shows, different vibes here. So we're going to start with Modern Family, because apparently Pat is a 43-year-old white woman.
It's a good show.
It's not.
Yeah, coming from the guys who know every character in H.P. Lovecraft.
Well, fuck me I work on a television show that's still on, so what do I know about TV?
How come you have 7 roommates in a 2-bedroom house?
Fair points on both sides of the aisle.
Somebody lives in the basement. That counts.
Hey, most one of these used to be a garage. Thank you very much. And we've converted it, and that's where the black guy lives. All right, so Modern Family, Which of the Following is not a real... Blah, 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 blah. Alex's nerd powers versus the demon. Modern Family spankings. I Know Where You Live. Or Cam and Mitch in Come and Bitch.
Okay, I need that second one to not exist. The spanking one.
Yeah, Modern Family spankings.
And what bums me out is I'm pretty sure it does.
These are courtesy of whatever the first thing that comes up on Google when you search for fanfiction.com.
Okay. Can you run me... What was 3 again?
I Know Where You Live.
Jesus, that's upsetting. I think that's definitely real because it's so vague. I don't think you would put it in there otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I am going to say... I'm going to say D. Cam and Mitch and Come and Bitch. That seems a little hardcore for the Modern Family fan base.
I was thinking the same thing. Because
you haven't perused fanfiction.net, let me tell you.
I don't need to.
It seems like something that you would write because it's more it's more clever than the other three. Mm-hmm. So in a weird way, that's a compliment for you. But I don't want to answer the same as him. So I will just go with I know where you live.
The fake one is Cam and Mitch and Come and Bitch, because
Yes!
those are the only two names of characters I remembered and couldn't be bothered to Google. Next round, Dora
They're the only gay couple who just does nothing but hug because fucking Disney does not want to put gay kissing on TV.
It's so funny. Man, yeah, what? That's shit like that. I'm like, oh, look how cool we are. Like, no, it's like show them fucking doing shit like in a bush. All
But that's
right.
the thing, they literally like let them get married and adopt a kid, and they just always like hug like bros, fucking leaving a football game together. Like,
Well, yeah, and like because like Joe Sixpack is fine with like these well-groomed homos, but
Yeah,
like
he is.
as soon as he sees them start playing a little tonsil hockey, he just turns on regular hockey because he has a 4th grade education. Dora the Explorer. 3 of these are real, by the way.
oh God, no!
Dora's diarrhea problem.
Fuck out of my house!
Swiper's Tinder adventures.
All right, well that's pretty great.
Dora versus the Midnight Man, or Dora gets decapitated.
Okay. First of all, the Midnight Man is probably just a black guy. Like,
No, it's Tom for sure. Oh God, what did Tom?
oh, I remember what this is. So I'll say what it is, but you got to put the Jamar button in.
Okay, yeah.
Please do not forget.
Yeah.
So, well, it kind of works as a historical context. Apparently, Connor was talking to Tom about Huckleberry Finn and was trying to remember the name of the character,
Nigga.
Jim, and decided to go with, what's his name? Midnight Bill? Or no, Nighttime Bill.
Nighttime. Oh God, that's one of the hardest I've ever laughed.
All right, read these one more time.
Dora's diarrhea problem.
Don't read them sexy.
Swiper's Tinder adventures.
All right, read them sexier.
Dora versus the Midnight Man.
What do you think sexy is?
Dora gets decapitated.
Oh, you figured it out. I'm going to say Dora's Diarrhea Adventure.
I'm going with Dora's Tinder swiping thing.
Pat, you're not taking these games very seriously, and I got to tell you, it makes
I'm
me-
taking him. You asked the question 10 minutes ago, and then went on
I think
Tom
we're-
Goss run, and
Hey, it's called riffing. It's what funny comedians do.
Yeah, it's a podcast, not a Philly cheesesteak. You can't get angry that it's not coming fast enough.
Oh,
I can and will.
we're shooting a little whiz in here, Pat. All right. Trying to fucking harden up some of our listeners' eardrums for tomorrow morning with some audible goodness. The fake one is I don't know. Well, you got it right. It's the Tinder one is
Nice,
fake.
thank you. With the cheesesteak thing, it feels oddly personal now. I'm really upset about this.
I just meant to imply that you're fat and you want sandwiches quickly. I didn't even think about how personal of a sandwich it was.
It means a lot to me. We've been through a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's your 9/11 is your cheesesteak dumps.
They fell just as quickly.
Yep. Tore a sleeve. Okay. Star Trek: The Original Series.
Okay.
A. The Captain's Log. B. Spirk XXX Limericks. C. Illogical Love. Or D. My Master Sulu.
Huh. Thoughts?
Nothing jumps out at me. I don't know.
Did you say Spirk or did you just miss-say Spock?
I said Spirk.
Okay. I don't know if Spirk is a thing or not because I didn't watch Star Trek.
I'll say that is the popular fan shipping thing where they want
Spock and Kirk.
Spock and Kirk to fuck, yeah.
Okay, that's real.
Also an ill-advised Andy Dick bit on the roast of William Shatner where he said he was their illegitimate love child named Cock, and that was pretty much the whole joke, and he had a Vulcan costume and bombed real bad.
Well, let's not besmirch the good name of Andy Dick on this show.
He's landed on his feet since then, so.
Hey,
He landed on Connor's dick.
you tried to.
I'm gonna say, fuck. I think the Captain's Log. I feel like Yeah, I'm gonna say Captain's Log.
What was A?
A was the Captain's Log.
And C?
C was Illogical Love.
I'm going to go Illogical Love. C.
The fake one is A, the Captain's Log.
Gah.
You know, I can't resist an easy pun when I'm writing these.
Yeah, that kind of
Hastily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that a real thing where you combine, if you want Spock and Kirk to fuck, you get Spirk?
It's like, you know, popular shorthand in the fan fiction
Well,
community.
you know, like Benifer or like
Yeah.
those types of things. They do that with like fictional characters that they want to see fuck.
Oh.
Yeah,
You know, the
that's fun.
Lovecraftian god of darkness, Morthron? Well, anyway, I mean, it's similar to how people think that he should be with Gorthrax. I mean, people do Morthrax, and then, you know, they...
And the
I
Spirk,
have the urge to go buy some furniture.
and the Spirk is a very comfortable stool that will accommodate even the heftiest of Pats.
I think it's also what Pat uses to eat his cheesesteaks.
Pat is shaped like a comfortable stool.
Yeah, no, I'm losing precious meat tendrils through the fucking prongs of this fork. I need a little bit more scooping mechanism.
Leave the fucking cheesesteak out of it.
This is the angriest.
I can take the shots, but
This is the angriest we've ever made a guest.
yeah.
Pat has weathered Lord knows how many unspeakable jokes about his family's personal tragedies in roast battle. But how dare you talk about... Look, when you have some of that fresh Italian bread right out the oven...
The bread's not the same out here. We all have a line, and you guys you're over the line.
At least the bread made it out the oven.
There it is.
You already lost.
I'm
Come
so
on.
bummed. I was like, we're going to make it through a whole episode and not do one.
You know what? I'm a
You
ba-
tried. I'm
Yeah.
proud. I'm proud.
I'm a bad guy, and I don't feel good about it.
As long as you know.
Yeah. Okay, SpongeBob. A, Patrick discovers pegging. B, SpongeBob and Gary get it on. C, are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm just picturing that in Daniel Plainview's voice.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
We're getting it on.
Your Krusty Burger Krusty Burger is from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krabby Patty.
Krabby, yeah.
Yeah.
Krusty Krab.
Yeah, anyway, drink that up. Yes, you get it.
Well, it was a long road, a long swim.
And finally, D, Sandy gives some tree dome.
Really, really just bummed that I have to accept that this is a world we live in.
Yeah, some of these people can drive. You know, these people,
Are you feeling it now?
they get the
Mr.
same
Krabs?
amount of a vote as you do.
Yeah. This is...
Except for the guy that wrote, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" He's probably a felon.
There's gonna be. Shit.
Fell on that crabby dick.
All right. I think Patrick discovers pegging is real.
It's got to be.
Oh, yeah, because you're so good at this game.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Is too specific. I don't think you would have come up with that. I'm going to say tree dome.
Really insulting my knowledge of the SpongeBob canon.
I'm not saying you don't know it. I'm saying that's not even specific. It's just a bizarre way to phrase a sodomy reference to a fictional crab.
How do you know it's sodomy?
Not that there's a great one, but I'm going to say D, Sandy Tree Dome.
Okay,
I'm
Pat
just
Barker.
for a guy who shit on a show with 9 Emmys. You're very knowledgeable about SpongeBob SquarePants, so that's impressive.
You're defensive about Philly cheesesteaks in Modern Family.
It's a good show. I don't understand. I feel like I walked into
Pat,
an ambush here.
I didn't think you were ready to be a dad, but you're one pair of cargo shorts away from being the most dad you can be. All right?
This is gotcha journalism.
Hey, look, Jersey Mike's does a disservice to the fine artistry that goes on 38th Street in Philly. Fucking Cam and Mitch, while they are not a perfect representation of gay love, are a step in the right direction. And you know what? Sometimes I need to carry a multi-tool when I go to Walgreens. All right? So
The problem I have with Modern... Sorry, we're going into this. The problem I have with Modern Family is that for every good thing, there is something so much worse. Okay. I like it. I like, what's his fuck? Ty Burrell. That dude is really funny. And then anything involving that fat Mexican child, that kid should be killed.
No. It's clever because he doesn't act like a fat Mexican.
He
acts like a skinny white dude.
apocalyptically unfunny.
Yeah.
Although I will say, a couple years ago, I was at Comic-Con and I was walking down the street in San Diego, and he was there filming some just sort of interview thing or something, and every car just kept driving by and yelling "fucking Modern Family, dude!" And he just looked so tired. And I kind of felt bad for him, and then I remembered how bad he is at stuff.
I think it's a perfectly written show and acted. I don't know. It's not for me. I think it's good. I don't hate it.
He's probably tired in general also because he's just built like you.
Yeah, that's true.
He looks like non-twitchy you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you guys should know why people that look like you are tired.
Yeah, we live in this
Yeah,
world.
I was going to say, what are you saying,
He's not the
motherfucker?
enemy. He's an ally. Why are we
you guys,
shitting on
you
this
guys
kid?
go on podcasts with that smarmy little children that talk like child actors ordering room service. All right, you guys are beholden to a fucking tiny dictator, and his name is me. Now guess
right.
about SpongeBob.
The thing about sodomizing a crab. That's the one I'm going with.
It sounded like you
Final
were about
answer.
to explain it.
Final answer.
like this show is so funny for Matt because great joke writing abhors whimsy. So,
It felt like you were going to be the
Whimsy
thing
guy.
about sodomizing a crab, you got to bring your own melted butter. They don't provide it. They're shellfish lovers. That was a perfect joke.
That was very good. That was very good.
All right, it is Sandy gives some tree dome. Another lazy pun. That's how you know. I'm bad at writing these, and I haven't cared for a long time. Let's be honest. They're just an excuse to find a Fat Joke Avenue and stroll down it till we get tired.
That's how you get a custom-made burrito in San Diego.
Fat Joke Avenue, a lot of benches.
All right, and the final round, all real or all fake. This is Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Where Art Thou? A new meaning of the word zoinks. B, girl in the coffin. C, orange ascots and their many uses. D, Velma interrupted.
Have I talked about my weird Velma fetish on the show before?
I mean, no, but you should.
I have a very strange sexual attraction to Velma from Scooby-Doo.
I don't know if that's strange. She's pretty hot. She's great.
Yeah.
Something about big titties, like inside of a sweater, is just good.
Yeah, it's like I know they're in there, but they're hiding.
And especially
They
when
have
they're
secrets.
especially when they're apt to jostle around. You know, when they're real firm, you're like, no. But like when there's like sweater jiggle, you're like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's why I've dated a lot of just sort of husky, lesbian adjacent looking women.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be a Fred man, so this is a pleasant surprise.
I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like Fred wouldn't call you back. You know. I feel like I'd fuck Fred, I'd date Velma. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck Shaggy. I fuck most of the Scooby-Doo crew. I mean,
Not
honest.
Scrap. Fuck Scrappy.
Well, I was gonna say, I wouldn't fuck
crew.
Scooby, but I'd fuck Scrappy. Like, he seems like, I don't know.
Just to punish him.
I'd just put him on there and spin him.
Yeah, the short round of cartoon mysteries.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. I'm going to say all real.
I agree. Those are all real.
They are all real, gentlemen.
We did it.
You did it, guys. We fucking... you know who won the game? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's who.
not goodness.
I lost. I was keeping score. I lost both
you were.
games. I'm really fucking angry. I came in here. I got my TV show made fun of. I got my favorite fucking dinner made fun of, and I lost every game. So, thanks for having me, guys. This was a blast.
Hey, guy. We got some questions from the Mean Boys mailbag. Hey, at Mean Boys Podcast. Have you ever been to Australia? If you came here, which of our continent's creatures would you like to do battle with? I feel like the fact that we're still calling Australia a continent, if Pluto's not a planet, you guys are a fucking island.
Yeah,
all right?
you're barely on Earth.
You guys are a prison colony that got out of hand.
Yeah, which is
you're like
kinda
if that
what
black
this podcast is.
You're basically like if that black mold in Tom's basement just turned it into like a fucking weird sleeper cell, like bioterrorism.
Hey, you know,
unit.
fungus. What if it had a president?
That is where you go. That's where you survive the nuclear holocaust. I was looking
Australia?
into it. Yeah, because I feel like the northern hemisphere gets pretty fucked. But I'm like, who's got beef with Australia?
Yeah, and I feel like nobody's really nuking like South America or Africa.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get some fallout. That tracks.
It's just so far away.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go to war with them. I saw a few months ago a viral video where a kangaroo stole this guy's dog, and then the guy ran up on the kangaroo and he let go of the dog, and they just squared up. And the guy fucking punched the kangaroo in the face, and the kangaroo just stood there and stared at him, and he ran away. So yeah,
The kangaroo to pull a knife out of the pouch.
I was expecting it.
It's on now. I don't know, what animal would I fight in Australia?
I would fight a kangaroo just because it seems hilarious.
I'd fight a koala.
Like if I got my shit slapped by a kangaroo, I mean, I'll lick my wounds tomorrow. That video's going viral. All right, I'm licensing that shit to Tosh.0, all those fucking shows.
I'd fight a koala because I feel like maybe it would become my friend afterwards.
Like some Dragon Ball Z villain.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, did you know that every koala has syphilis? That's the true thing. They did. That's not a joke. They all have like fucking like crazy STDs, and it's something to do with like their blood. So I'd befriend the koala, and then I make him fuck people I don't like.
Okay, long. You know, you can just become a biological terrorist. Like, you can just find a hobo and have him make you a super soaker full of AIDS blood.
Yeah, but I also want a pet.
Which of the following fan fictions is not true? A. Keith fucks his enemies with a koala.
Like you said, fiction.
This is future fact.
This is happening.
Yeah, someone write us some Mean Boys /fiction where we fuck.
People
Pat,
have threatened it and then never done it.
yeah, Pat. What animal would you fight?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Okay.
I feel
Solid
like
answer.
it's the most even fight. They stand up straight.
See, I don't-
It's aesthetically pleasing.
I don't want an even fight. I don't know where you guys are bringing this fucking honor into this. I want something I can kill easily.
Well, no, I'm just.
I just want the cutest animal that's going to die.
Well,
the
if I
most
fight
simply.
a koala, I can kill a koala in 30 seconds, and then I have the rest of the day to hang out in Australia. You guys are going to be busy with that kangaroo
Oh, a
for a fucking
koala
while.
would fuck you up, bro.
It's fucking this big.
A koala would
I'm
kill
just
you.
picturing Keith like twisting its neck and just going shh.
Yeah, it's small. I can kill a toddler.
You might win.
The size of a toddler.
You might win, but you'd still end up with the syphilis somehow. So
I mean, I'm not going to knock and fuck the corpse. Like,
Yeah, and then you're going to pick eucalyptus leaves off your hamburger and just get right to the, I don't know, whatever. You're
got
fat.
it.
You get it. You're fat.
yeah.
All right?
Cool. Tight.
Yeah, well, bare knuckle boxing a kangaroo. You don't want to be a fucking character in a tall tale. You know, you don't want to be the Paul Bunyan of Australia.
Yeah, but I'm going to lose. That kangaroo is going to fucking kill me and make me his prison wife.
I feel like,
that is
I feel like
gonna
the
be
kangaroo would like jiggle his man boobs to fuck with you, and then do some like fucking like Sweet Georgia Brown, Muhammad Ali like footwork, and then
Yeah, he's gonna do like the fake handshake and then fucking dab on me and just punch me in the gut.
All right, this guy writes for some reason, I like folk music and trap music. Tight.
Oh, that was because we posted the picture of comparing Pat to the banjo kid from Deliverance.
Oh, you know, both art firms use a lot of triplets. I'll say that. Well, musical theorist Connor used to be an aspiring hip-hop producer. Do you think putting a winter coat on a dog would prevent them from developing a winter coat of their own? Interesting.
Is it?
I was just trying to spice this up and make the podcast seem more compelling, but you know what? If you want to shit all over it, that's fine.
I don't even understand that.
I'm starting my own podcast network, all right?
Why are there so many animal questions?
I don't know.
Do we have anything else, or is that the last one?
There's one guy that just said he liked banjos, but I didn't think that was worthy of bringing up in front of the class. Can you guys participate in this show? Because you either bitch when we don't do it, or when we do it, we're like, yeah, I don't know, I'm 15. And I'm like, what do you want me to do with that? Like,
Yeah. We got to give him more like specific prompts.
get it together, Ryan Colby.
Sorry. By the way, Ryan Colby, we haven't heard from you in a while. If you're still out there, we still love you.
yeah, drop us a line, all right? Sometimes you'll fave some of our tweets, but we worry about you, all right?
Yeah.
Would it kill you to call your parents every once in a while? Your real ones definitely aren't talking to you, all right? We're the closest you got. Yeah, if you can make us some games and shit, I don't know. Write the show for us, guys.
Yeah.
Keep making that show you like.
You're making us work, and it's getting exponentially worse. Like, when you guys were doing the work, this was a great show.
Yeah. We're just overwhelmed being so successful, guys. We're going to be on VH1.5. And, all the TV channels we're on sound like a Battlestar Galactica ships. You know?
Yeah. We're going to be on every TV you ignore at a gas pump.
Okay. Some plugs, everybody, for this week. The day this comes out, I'll be at the Roast Battle at the Comedy Store at midnight fighting some fucking dude. You never heard of him. Don't worry about it. The day after that, I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. That'll be a fun show. Come out to that if you're in L.A. And then on Saturday, I'm doing some kind of company party for firefighters in Sacramento. So,
Oh, no.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, after the last company party we did, it should go well.
Ooh, yeah, check out the Mean Boys Christmas special, Basic Bitch Beetlejuice, to see some high-octane shit fuckery.
This week, from May 22nd to May 26th, or May, what am I talking about? March 22nd to March 26th, I will be in the Bay Area with Roast Battle champion Frank Castillo and Roast Battle adjacent human Dan Nolan. So come check us out. I'll be at Mickey's in West Hollywood on Monday the 27th. And then the 31st, I will be somewhere in Simi Valley and on Gangbusters at the Clubhouse in Hollywood. Check out my Facebook for all my shows. Follow me on Twitter and whatever at Keith Tells Jokes.
Tonight on the 21st, I will be at the Comedy Central stage on Santa Monica in Hollywood.
Nice.
And a week after that, the 28th, I'll be at the world-famous Comedy Store, roast battling Jay Light.
Oh, shit. Former guest.
And
Jay Light and I shared a bed in Salt Lake City. Very, very, very easy bedfellows. Kept to ourselves. You know?
You guys are like the perfect Salt Lake City couple. You probably fit right in.
Yeah, no, we really did.
Which one's the girl? I don't know. It's fine. All right.
All right, guys, let's sign off.
Fuck everything. God is scum.
Why you?
Crazy.